ScoutCrafter recently fabricated some really awesome custom screwdriver handles. I was inspired by his work to try a custom handle of my own. I got this blade in ferrule from a viewer a while back. He's PlainJet42 on YouTube and My Vintage Tools on Instagram. It was plenty rusty and missing a handle. The ferrule was designed to slide off of the shaft opposite the blade end. Here's the shaft and ferrule after wire brushing and sanding with my 1x30 machine. I finished up the parts with my Red Label conditioning belts. I took my time carefully drilling a straight hole about 2 inches deep in the center of a piece of poplar dowel. I had this grand scheme of using a bar clamp to press the shaft into the dowel, but I ended up just whacking it in with a hammer. Sometimes simpler is better. I was happy with how straight and centered I got it. I set up my 1x30 sander with an aggressive 40 grit belt, the metal platen, and the dust collection system connected to my shop vac. This is the setup I like to use when sanding wood. First, I shape the end of the dowel to fit the ferrule. Here's the dowel after just a couple of minutes. The 40 grit belt really removes material fast. I stopped to check my progress often to ensure I was removing material evenly. I was surprised how quickly I was able to get close to the correct size. I kept fitting the ferrule on and then sanding lightly just in the areas with rub marks. I was really happy with how well the ferrule fit. I used ScoutCrafter's soda can trick to protect the ferrule as I shaped the rest of the handle. I gathered a selection of wood handle screwdrivers to get an idea of how to shape my handle. This one seemed too fancy. I liked the grip on this one, but it seemed too short for my hand. This one also felt like it could be longer. I like this big one. I decided to loosely base my handle on it. After some shaping of the ends, my plan was to use a sanding drum in my drill press to do the inside curve. Here's my handle after a few minutes. I then went back to the 1x30 to blend in the curve. These sanding belt cleaner sticks are super handy, especially when working with wood. It removed the sawdust from the drum and the belt like magic. I went back and forth from the drum to the belt sander until I was happy with the rough shape. Then I moved on to hand sanding. Here's the handle after sanding through several grits. I also used a piece of Scotch-Brite in the tough-to-reach spots. I put a light coat of shellac on the end grain areas. I sanded these areas with 320 grit before staining. I find this keeps the stain from soaking into the end grain too much and results in a more even color. I chose red mahogany, hoping it would cancel out the slight green tint of the poplar wood. I started out with an old rusty screwdriver shaft and ferrule. Here's the finished product. I think it looks pretty legit. What do you think? I am especially happy with how straight and symmetric it looks. It's hard to tell that I didn't have a lathe. I epoxied the ferrule in place and finished the handle with matte clear. And of course, Chuck and I polished the metal with flitz. Thanks to ScoutCrafter for inspiring me to make a custom screwdriver handle. I would definitely recommend giving it a try, even if you don't have a lathe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. To make the handle on this mini screwdriver, I made up a wood turning rig for my drill press. Check out the video.